Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Patrick, and today I'll be counting down my top 5 favorite Pokemon Game Boy Advanced ROM hacks. So, if you were just getting into ROM hacks, or if you're trying to find a fun game to play, this is the video for you. Now please realize this list is 100% opinionated, and there are plenty of great ROM hacks that are not included in this list. This list is a mixture of both my opinion and the opinions of my peers, and so there is a bit of credibility. And for an additional note, a ROM hack is a Pokemon game that is rewritten from an actual game, and they normally include new Pokemon and many new things like tiles, and new sprites, new battle cries, and new regions most of the time. But in this list, we'll only be introducing games that include canon Pokemon, no Fakeamon, and that sort of thing. Anyways, let's get right into this. For number 5, we have Pokemon Ruby Destiny, Reign of Legends. Now this is a ROM hack that I would recommend to anyone who's just beginning. It includes Pokemon from 1st through 4th generation, meaning Kanto through Sinnoh, or Red and Blue through Diamond and Pearl. This hack is a beginner's hack because it isn't very challenging and it will introduce the beginner to new Pokemon and a different region. It has many similarities to Ruby and Sapphire, which the game is based on. The dungeons are all the same, and the overworld has had a complete reskin. It's a completely new region. The game looks great, and although there are no new tiles, it's okay. The game has a new region and many island chains to travel to, and it also has 2 evil teams based off of the standard ones from Ruby and Sapphire, but they're called Royal Darkness and Luminous Canaries. The game is full of legendaries to catch if you're a completionist as well, and it is a great starting point due to the amount of similarities to the canon games, but it brings you to a new region with a larger Pokedex, so I definitely recommend this to anyone. For number 4, we have Pokemon Light Platinum. This answer has been synonymous with Pokemon ROM hacks. It's one of the most famous ROM hacks of all time, and everyone I've asked about it loves it. It takes place in a whole new region, and it, like Reign of Legends, also has all of the Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl, as well as new Pokemon from Black and White. The game has new overworld tiles, which is greatly appreciated, and it helps distinguish this game from many others. This hack is very long, though. There are a total of 16 gyms, and there is a new evil team called Team Stain. This game, also like Reign of Legends, has a heck of a lot of new legendaries to catch. It has a great story, and I'd recommend this along with Reign of Legends for the beginners of Pokemon ROM hacks. For number 3, we have Pokemon Flora Sky. This game also has completely new overworld tiles. It includes Pokemon through Black and White, and the battle scene is completely redone in this hack. The battle scene looks fantastic, as well as almost everything else about this game. Many of the older Pokemon have been updated with their sprites in battle, and that's great. Flora Sky also has a great looking and very large map. There's not much more I have to say about it, but the story is also really great. It isn't as hard as some other hacks you'll come across, but it's still worth a mention. For number 2, we have Pokemon Ruby 2012. This hack isn't very well known, and I personally like to call it Updated Ruby because it is the middle of 2014 and all. The hack is great. The overworld is exactly the same as Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, but all of the tiles have been updated to make it look like a DS game. Very similar to Light Platinum. The game's difficulty has increased dramatically as well, as gym leaders now carry larger parties of Pokemon, and every trainer also has stronger Pokemon. Heck, you'll have to have your team in its 30s to take on the second gym without a hitch. This hack also contains all of the Pokemon through Black and White. Oh, what's so special about that, you may ask? Well, in Light Platinum and Reign of Legends, they reused the cries from already existing Pokemon for the new ones. A kind of lazy but not too important thing. But in Ruby 2012, all of the new Pokemon have the same battle cries from the newer games. The sprites are updated to their newer ones too, and all in all, this game is very polished, and I'd recommend this hack to anyone looking for a new challenge to take on in the Hoenn region. Plus, it's a great game to play to get hyped for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And for number 1, we have Pokemon Glazed. This hack is going to be the next Pokemon Light Platinum. Ever since its release, it's set a new precedent for the Pokemon ROM hacking community. The tiles are all redone, like many of the games on this list. There are also 3 regions to travel through, and it has Pokemon from all of the games through X and Y. There was also a new mechanic introduced in this game, where you can travel through dimensions, but you'll learn more about that when you play it. All of the trainers and gym leaders are available for rematches, something many people skip over while they're hacking. It introduces many of the legendaries throughout the games, and the engine has been updated to make the physical and special split more like the recent games. The game is a bit difficult in the beginning, but the farther you go, the easier it becomes, which is a gripe that many people have. The story is great, and it's a really great ROM hack. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. I put in a lot of work into this. Don't forget to leave a rating and a comment telling me what your favorite ROM hacks are. Maybe I missed a few. There are many other great ROM hacks that I either missed or haven't heard before, so I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on the topic. Don't forget to check out the hacks, they're all really fun, and don't worry about playing them in any particular order. Please don't forget to subscribe and possibly share this video to your friends if they want to play a new game. Anyways, again, I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have a great day.